Want some rye? Of course you do.
I think the clothes hanger is really what makes that picture.
I'm not sure if it's anatomically possible for it to work like that, but I don't care.
Oh well.
It's not anatomically possible for a fetus to have a monocle and top hat and pocket watch.
You don't know that.
It probably would be if team technology had persisted throughout modern day.
Or if you could just, jam them.
So what's that voice clip from anyway, guys? Anybody know?
It's from a game.
It's
I'm
a
glad you asked,
mystery.
Mr. Waster.
Shut up.
Hang on, let me just pause it here. Go ahead, answer.
Hey, fun fact, guys. The second time we're doing this video. But
Technically the
that-
third if you count the time that we almost started, but then Rock Tumbler immediately stopped us to talk about how John McCain is hot.
Like, whatever, shut up.
I'm gonna have to post that picture in the thread so they'll know what I'm talking about. But anyway.
So voice clip.
Yeah, it's from a graphical adventure game called Return to Zork. I'll do it while the pause screen is up here. By Activision in the mid-90s because they bought Infocom, who did the first Zork games. They bought Infocom in the late 80s, and they dissolved Infocom in 1990. But since they own the company full on, they retain the rights to all of the IPs. So they made some.
Oh, but hurry! Oh, you gotta shut up now. Shut up! No, nope.
No,
Nope.
now everybody has to go back to talking over Rock Tumbler whenever he tries to say something.
Status quo maintained.
Based on the Zork game.
Is he still going?
Apparently.
No,
I'm done.
I
now.
think he's admitted defeat.
Don't worry, I'll edit it out afterwards.
Now I am done.
Quit Spurgin.
Guys, let me tell you about Return to Zork. It's the greatest game ever.
Why aren't you LPing it, Rock Tumbler?
Because it's not very
Exactly.
Because it's a graphical adventure game. He does text adventure games.
I like how that guy
Okay.
took a shotgun blast to the face through his windshield and still
got
just
angry.
sort of drove off nonchalantly through me.
It's a strong windshield.
Panties alert.
good. To the face. This game was made by the Japanese. Oh.
Or Rockstar. One or the other.
No, because of the panty shot.
Panty shots, though.
I'm reminded of the whole thing in Resident Evil 4 where if you're playing with the regular outfits, you try to change the camera thing to look up Ashley's skirt, she gets all pissed off at you. Now Rock Tumbler's gonna go and do that for 4 hours.
Nope. That is actually
He'll play through the
my
whole
goal.
game so he can get to that part where you can do that.
Part 2 of Chapter 1, I think, is the earliest you can do it. And he'll just be
Probably
sitting there
get
going,
stuck.
yuck!
That's actually not reflective. I have to defend my honor here, but I have had ample opportunity to do that, and I have not because it is not a
He's
thing.
too busy thinking of young John McCain.
Nope. Okay, I'm gonna post that picture in the
He's too busy looking at Leon. That's why.
right now. Where is the thread? I am posting
Leon's
this.
getting larger! I give up. Okay, so
This is
for
the only
anybody who's
sound
not
in
paying
this,
attention... Yes, the helicopter. For anybody who wasn't paying attention to any of the past 20 videos, like let's say Missile Waster because he missed them all due to playing Spurging out or something,
Hey.
I've actually finished Sam Fierro, so I'm off to go meet Matthew Lesko or the Riddler or whoever.
Wow, you have made a lot of progress since I spurred out Blade Spore.
Yeah, he actually failed
Went on
to
a spirit
fail.
journey.
What?
Went on a spirit journey.
He went on a spirit journey.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Who was your spirit guide? It was
Any
Bugsy.
wounds.
It was the dude who played Carlton in The Fresh Prince.
Yes. Carlton was my spirit guide.
That was a pretty
Alfonso,
nice
whatever
bailout
his-
you did there.
Yeah.
It's just that the picture we used for the moon, just that was just following me everywhere.
I can't remember that guy's name now, even though we talked about
I
him.
like how that one dude looks like Beast. The dude in blue with the red bandana on. He's extremely pale too, and for some odd reason, they're hitting a crowbar against a tire.
Well, that's how you do it.
Yeah, that's how you fix tires. You just smack
That's how
it with...
Lord
Just fucking
Freeman
wail
does
on
it.
Yeah. He
So is there any
resonates with
reason
me.
why nobody else is around and now you're in the desert?
Because because the monster truck is in the desert, so he had to go to it. See, it makes total perfect sense. I mean,
I like
come
the
on.
wild gesticulations that both of us are doing. Sorry, need to know basis only.
It's like
Thank you. I wouldn't.
Just in case somebody who's deaf plays this game.
I need to know basis only. Wah. I actually flailed my ass around there, sitting in my chair in my room. Naked.
This
As much as you were
actually is
flailing
not
at the picture of John McCain.
No.
This actually is not a difficult mission by any means. It's just that with all the hills and everything, if you accidentally like tap the handbrake button to turn on four-wheel steering, you'll most likely flip over.
I think I have not flipped over one time when using four-wheel steering.
Why don't you eat a dick?
Show those people with their compact import cars what's
They're non-monster trucks.
Fences. I don't need to drive past it. I'll drive through it.
You know, I gotta say, I'm amazed. I've been living in the South for 10 months now, and I have not seen a single monster truck, like, out on the street. I feel like
Well,
diabetes tied to me.
I don't think they're like road legal.
not. Yeah, but when I was 18,
There's one person in my town who has a truck that's about that, a little bigger than this, driving in the game. And yes, it is street legal. I don't know how.
when I was 13,
It's
I thought
obviously you're
Roosevelt. Right.
obviously the person in your
Damn.
obviously the person in your town is like a real life version of that dude who ran the machine shop in the Brave Little Toaster, who had the monster.
All right,
Now
I
you
would like
make
to
a
hear Ross
tumble.
Tumbler's story.
No, fuck.
Something about little
Roosevelt.
kids and monster trucks.
I don't think I want to hear the story, knowing that.
Well, I don't think I want to tell it anymore. So that
Alright, well anyway, back to monster trucks.
Okay.
They're awesome, am I right?
Mystery
Am I right?
lives on. White trash found.
Can you make a point to constantly change radio stations even though there's no sound?
There is sound. You just
I am
can't hear
not
it.
hearing.
Perhaps you should try to.
You need to turn
You
up
might want to
volume,
turn your
because
video
there
up
is
off
very
of mute.
sound- Very slight sound.
I'm using both the boink and the doink sound effects constantly. So, yes, it is a variation of sounds. Like, occasionally you'll even hear something like...
Did you
Look,
just
I have a very,
use
I have
every
a very
single
good
audio
audio
clip
artist.
that came with Adobe?
Yes. Look, I've got a very good Foley artist for this. He's good at what he does. It's the dude that was in Police Academy.
I think
Michael
you mean
was-
what he do.
Wait, I'm not gonna. No.
He's
it's fine.
good at what he do.
I'm not gonna try to guess a black person's name to just
have a-
embarrass myself as a white
So
person.
you have Skeeter.
Well, what were you gonna say? What were you gonna say, Mike Keith or something? Oh, I was thinking Mike Keith Winslow.
Just say the last name of Wayans and you'll probably have a 60% chance of being right.
So where exactly are you driving to in this mission?
Oh shit, I was right. It was Michael Winslow.
Well-
Fuck all y'all.
That's not a frightening black name that you should be scared of getting wrong.
Well, no, I mean,
His middle
like,
name's Bootnifa.
what if I said Carl Winslow, the dad from Family Matters. That would be embarrassing.
I would like to point out that really, with the exception of Ryder and Smoke and Kendall, nobody else really has like a
And
black
Sweet.
name in this game.
And
Well,
and Bear
Sweet Big Smoke.
and
and
Big Devil, Little Devil,
Kilo Trey.
Yeah.
I mean Jeffrey. Okay, so a lot of people. Okay,
Yeah.
well,
So
clearly
every
then
single-
Frank Tenpenny's
basically
got to
you
be
mean every
his
single-
slave name.
Officer Tenpenny, you mean?
His name is Toby. Officer Toby Tenpenny.
it is very late right now.
Officer.
No, it's not. It's 26 after 12.
6 after
I mean,
11.
dude, I just woke up like 2 hours ago.
Are you a vampire?
My dick.
What was that about?
Yeah, that's
dicks?
actually why I carry so much.
All I hear Rock Tumbler ever say is like at the very like corner, like very quietly while someone else is talking. I just hear him going dicks.
Maybe he's like bitter because we never let him talk.
Saying how much I love dicks. Num,
The one time we let him talk.
The one time and he just
God,
spurts
you're
out
ruining
about
my
some
LP with all this
phenomenal game.
homoeroticism.
I will blow you, Dr. Roosevelt.
There's too much sexual tension in these videos for my taste.
Clearly, what we need to do is have a big orgy.
Invite like all the LP superstars. We'll get like Slow Beef and Psychedelic Eyeball and everybody. And Deceased Crab.
Hey guys, I am the black guy on the motorcycle. He shows up on a dirt bike in blackface.
I would be the happiest man alive if like I actually saw a Psychedelic Eyeball just like show up at some sort of event like that. Are you gonna fail this mission because you run out of time?
Can you run out of time in this mission?
Yes,
Look at its
Red.
rockets. Red.
yes, that's what the timer's
I can't wait
dread.
to watch this mission
Whoa.
again. Oh.
Watch him.
Oh, no,
my
no,
God.
no, no, no! Come on, little car.
There's a reason why I kept this in here.
I hate you.
Wait a
I hate
minute.
You guys.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
He devised positive physics utterly.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Amazing.
Physics.
If you ran out of time right there, I would laugh.
I would kill myself.
I'd have laughed if he had like
Hey, the
run
last name is...
directly into drove directly into the house and blew up.
You failed.
Oh my god, number
Fucking
5.
Ed McMahon beat me.
How do you
I like-
fail at this mission? This is like a really easy mission.
Thank you for doing that.
Probably because my car flipped over 20 or 30 times.
We should have,
I
like,
can-
just...
Flipping my car over.
Never
Perhaps
mind.
you suck at the game. Oh wait, that is what it is.
Pretty good for ghetto boy.
The boss will be.
But you don't have
This
to
is
win.
basically just like you doing missions for Luigi. Like his underling comes out and talks to you, and then goes back in, and the cutscene is over. It is just like this.
Hey, dude, you did pretty good. Later. You get $4,000.
I left
Hey,
it
the
under
boss
the
he
step.
gave you this, so here, take it.
Take your daddy.
It's also a little cassette deck, and he wants you to play that with him.
Have you been pushing spank to my Kyle?
I want compensation for this insult. Man, it's a good thing CJ was walking around completely unarmed. And he was evidently, like, scared shitless by an old white dude.
He does not have like 26 rifles on him.
He welded them all into one super rifle.
Like a Megazord.
No, it would be like the Power Rangers because they always like took all their guns and like turned them into a sword or something.
Turn them into like some sort of like super awesome sword that Megazord uses.
Yeah, but it's like they take guns
Just
and
gonna
make them
insert
into a
that
sword.
the video
I don't know.
You
footage.
just said that.
I'm just gonna insert that
No.
video footage that
It is a
That,
sword
uh,
of guns.
Red Has Sandals posted. That Red Has Sandals posted in the thread with David Yost looking real pissed off. Whenever Missile Waster says anything
What?
incredibly inane or stupid, I'll just put that in repeatedly.
So basically, whenever I say anything at all.
So
Yeah, it would be in right now.
Sandals. Hey, speaking of Red Has Sandals, whatever happened to his increased swarth mod for CJ?
You'll see.
Oh, yeah.
You'll see. Not CJ, for Caesar.
Oh, it's Caesar. Oh, great.
Yes.
Does it give him like
He made CJ blacker, now he's Ethiopian.
and a poncho? And a guitar. And a donkey.
Alright. And the
I
burrito?
mean,
He
has
ends
an
every
elbow.
sentence with "Hey, man."
He already does that, kinda.
Yeah, I was about to say he already
Yeah.
does that anyway, but okay. Anyways,
all of his speeches have upside down exclamation
It
points
is
and
a
question marks.
Holy shit.
What?
What the fuck?
And does he have
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Perfectly guessed, but I was right.
Is
And a
that...
mustache. He had a mustache.
What's that
burrito?
It's a burrito.
Oh my god! Amazing!
Did he
Amazing.
make that? Did he make this mod?
I
yeah.
think so.
Yes.
I would guess.
Yes, he did.
Someone
like-
give him $1 million.
It's like, what other purpose would this type of mod other than this thread?
I'll have to ask him to post it in the thread. I'll add it to the OP. How can he hold on to the back of the motorcycle and his burrito at the same time?
He had a lot of practice when you were driving around in his car on holding on to it.
He clamps on to the...
Oh, you mean the 60 or 70 times we did that mission?
You shut
Yeah.
the hell up when I'm trying...
Aw, jeez.
No.
He clamps onto the seat of the
Oh yes. Be advised. This is the Rockstar physics. This is the Rockstar physics that Rock Tumbler was talking about before.
Oh my
Oh my
god, you made him hang up!
He rage quitted.
Poor guy.
Oh.
Should I call him back?
Yeah.
Call him back and then just be completely silent until he starts to talk.
Fortunately, his burrito broke his
I
fall.
can't help it if his internet's shitty.
Oh my god, these people just love hitting you apparently.
It's the highway.
Yeah,
though.
this is what I was trying to say. This is the Rockstar physics that Rock Tumbler was talking about.
They did not program the highway well.
I don't know, it's very well.
Basically, what
programmed,
happens is the NPCs get on the highway and they're like, "Oh, I got to go really, really fast," but they never wrote anything for driving good really, really fast. So
It's
they
kinda
just
That's
so they
the,
just slam into each other and roll around and blow up and die constantly.
Kind of like in Oklahoma.
No, Oklahoma is all old people driving, so they're all going like
So they
50 under the
should
speed
have
limit.
Pull over and blow but they were going to die anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
And if the speed limit's under 50, they shift into reverse.
Well, it doesn't really matter because you still had these fucking things popping out at like going twice the speed of the motorcycle, which is supposed to be like one of the best in the game. I think.
Well, that's because that's
I
what
mean, fuck,
the,
I was getting knocked off by perennials.
that's called highway driving for you.
So Have you like been run out of San Fierro, or do you just like move
Burrito.
into the desert?
That car, the truck just like launched that car 80.
He's so just keeps
I
on
like to
trucking.
think he's smothering the truck driver with the burrito.
That's what it looks like.
He's punching him in the face, and meat and cheese and shit's just flying everywhere as he clips through the door. Somehow he managed to kick the guy like out through the windshield or something, and
And
he
for some
ended up
reason,
underneath
really
his
wanted
own
to
truck.
check your stats right there.
Oh, I wonder what my stats are now that
No, I wanted to see.
Now that I'm halfway through this mission, I wonder what my stats are like.
No, I wasn't sure which garage to take this to, because it doesn't make much
you
sense to
actually,
take it to a gas
like-
station.
Like you do in
Very
the pause
brief.
edit out. Roosevelt, it doesn't matter what you do in the pause screen, but edit out the pause screens when you are cutting.
Oh no, no, I cut the first one, but I think
no,
because I did this in Premiere, because I did this in Premiere and then had to compress it in Windows Movie Maker, it like fucks it all up somehow. If you don't believe me, try it.
It doesn't
I
make
don't-
sense.
But you could do it all in Windows Movie Maker.
Oh wait, Rockstar programming.
Tell me that he runs over CJ.
How is that Rockstar? Oh.
Because
Cherry Doom, you're
the
not
truck
supposed to
pushed
talk,
him
you're
out of the
supposed
way.
to
Also, the truck is like twice as long as the garage it's going into.
Hey, it makes perfect sense, okay?
I think it just drove through the other side of the garage.
It's a garage of holding.
Like the last, like they just drove all the way through and they closed the door. Like, yep. And they fail to realize that it's sticking out the other end.
This is a good song.
I
So did
can't hear it.
CJ just randomly decide to buy a ranch house out in the desert?
No, it's Torino's
Yeah.
ranch house.
No, it's
Yeah,
Torino.
Mike Torino was, yeah. Then he eventually gives
You
it
mean
to
the
I
song
think.
Bedtime Story by Slick Rick, who I believe is in jail now for robbery?
Yes. Yes.
That was a pretty slick trick.
Totally.
I think the best album
Why
cover
would you
ever.
need to rob anyone?
Fine.
Sorry for interrupting your band reference.
So
Go ahead.
when Roosevelt mentioned Slick Rick, I thought of an album cover I have seen by Disco Rick featuring the Dogs, and the name of the album is The Negro's Back. And it features Disco Rick looking angry, and he's wearing a medallion that says Disco Rick, and I think it says Disco Rick, I forget exactly, but he's also holding a noose and a Klan hood.
Okay,
Oh,
you
my
need to find a
mistake.
picture of this.
Apparently he was deported because he's actually British. And
Please tell me you
Governor
get run
David
over by a
Patterson
train.
of New York gave him a full and unconditional pardon as of May 23rd. So he was hired as a bodyguard or something on charges of attempted murder of his cousin. I don't know. I'm just reading through this on Wikipedia. He has 2 children, Letitia and Ricky, from 2 different mothers.
Hey, you're forgetting, anybody can edit Wikipedia, so according to that, he's, like, also gay and a woman.
So he's a
There's-
missile waster. Oh ho ho!
Oh, damn.
Snap.
Shit.
Oh.